I don't think in the history of Ghanaian politics, somebody has been presented with an opportunity that you've been presented with. President Mahama, you have been presented with a peculiar opportunity. I don't know how many politicians, not even in Ghana, in the world, Jelemi, alo Boade, alo Nyungo, present to me with an opportunity. An opportunity where you would create an indelible mark when it comes to Boni Ghana Shikamoyo. I don't think in the history of Ghana, I present, like I said, in the world, you would have a few people. They are given this indelible opportunity. Although they are given an opportunity where it will be indelible. You understand what I'm saying? And this is one challenge you shouldn't take for granted. This will go a long way to seal your legacy as one of Ghana's finest. Look, Inche, I hope you don't mind me interlacing with Ghana because you speak Ghana very well. I mean, you were raised in Accra, so I don't think Well, let me take it back because I want to give you that respect. I know you appreciate the moment and you appreciate the opportunity that you've been given. I know you appreciate it. But Inche, really, you do appreciate this opportunity. Nature present Kehabo. O transform Ghana into a version Mogomogonya Chake. And I've heard you say this. You said, okay, you want to put Ghana in a place where any party ni baba enye chake Ghana. They would have no choice than to continue. Nije, Asha, no, 2 years, you only have 2 years. You only have 2 years. Legacy wise, in Nakonoko, you have 2 more years. Need time there about end. Seriously, to be honest with you, it's been politics as usual. The sort of change ni mofemo na dremo, ni mofemo na shishinumo. Okay, look, let us vote for President Mahama because look, he's in a position where he does not have to worry about the next elections. So, keji wa fon shike hale. He would do the hard stuff. He would do the uncomfortable stuff. Because he does not have to worry about the next elections. And seriously, Mr. President, 2 years down the line, yes. President Mama, yes. You are not thinking and you are not worried about the next elections. And sir, that has to change and change now, especially with what we've experienced this particular raining season. If there is nothing, about present itself, humble. This is it. Rainy season, this particular year, this is it. This is an opportunity for you once again to transform Ghana. This is an opportunity for you to reset. Seriously, sir, reset what na kole poten. Reset what na kole poten. It's been a lot of vibes, a lot of slogans, a lot of that. Yes, of course. Legacy projects are not projects komenike ofengmene no wabana. No. But I'm telling you, what not reset or duba, what not reset or duba. because kejo ba so eshishi jemi nto ba na kejo ne ba so kejo e ba so ka jeshishi no ke ajimi no no oba na ke ojo ne ba so. And respectfully say nibi e komeni we expect you ake oba na ne ba ni wana mi shake jo ne ba so. We are not seeing it. And like I said, this particular raining season it presents me with an opportunity once again. Kono aniwana. And I like what you said today after you went on a tour. After you exited the copter. No, you are perfect. But is it going to be the same nokweba in afoshi inna maywe? Eke call you atan ogbena. First year wana in this particular time. Rainy season ote all fajiana kenibi ote jame minuwa chwa me Ramsar sites. You went to all of these places. No shijame iche chujia kumenyo ke tengwe ama mweko meko ngui. Ama mweko meko. Ama mo ekome ekong. You understand what I'm saying? Amamo ekome ekong. So iche no feel no you are perfect, but esane if you are mo keke sana tuning. And you need to hold your people accountable. The people that actually work for you, you need to hold them accountable. Hold your ministers accountable. Hold the municipal chiefs, chief executives, all of them. Hold all of them accountable. They are distributing permits like Abelek and Katie. They take money and issue permits to people. Nama buildings. Yeah, nama. So it cannot be all vibes as usual. We need work. We need work. We cannot continue. We cannot have the one of the most expensive cities in the world where nika numbone anana ni mahi. And it's because both traditional authority ke government fairly when it comes to neke issue ne ni one yami as a people. And that is why I will keep saying like me as a gun iche majiacheme ni ame hon wen shikunjin ne sa ni ame hon fe iche prosecute every single one of them. NDC, you will not lose one vote. As a matter of fact, wagame, wabafon shiki wahanye. Ake majiacheme ne na me on shikon basa nyem prosecute me. Mr. President, I am telling you, if you were to survey 100 Gandangme people, 99% of them will tell you to jail the chiefs that sell these lands, that fill the wetlands with trash and stones and sand and sell them. 99% of Game will tell you I can prosecute them. Trust me, you would actually win the love of Game. Keji or prosecute these greedy bastards. Because we don't like what they are doing. No, me feel I can bawana. We hate it. It is time for Mr. Nice Guy to be over, Mr. President. Look, you are loved. I was shocked. Global Info Analytics, I think 2 weeks ago, they did a survey saying over 70% of Ghanaians approve or no chumo. Over 70%. I have never seen a president in their second term, in the second year, receive that level of approval. Ghanaians can have. Everybody is wishing you well, Mr. President. Ghanaians want to see you work. They want to see you do the things that you promised you would do. Ghanaians want to experience that reset forcefully and effectively. Ghanaians are ready and they will support you. And I'm telling you, people of Gandangme descent would applaud you if you jail these kids, these chiefs. As a matter of fact, they're acting like kids. You need to jail them. It cannot be that we're going to break structures down. We're going to break properties down and not deal with the chiefs that sold the land in the first place. These chiefs are greedy bastards and they must be prosecuted. As Ganyofomo Bie, Mr. President, I am telling you, what about campaign NDCB, Kiji Majanchamene, Name Ho Faji. And Mr. President, you actually said it. You actually said it the last time. 2 years ago, when you went to Pombros, Wager, you said, okay, these, what do you call them? These Ramsar sites, they hold deities. They are spiritual places for our deities. You actually said it, Mr. President. So you know these are not just mere water bodies, but they are actually our spiritual backbone. And these greedy bastards, these chiefs, are desecrating these places. And they must pay for it. Spiritually, they will pay. But physically, too, they must pay. And that will come by way of you jailing them, prosecuting them, and sending them to jail. The time for Mr. Nice Guy should be over. Because, look, I think Ghanaians will be more disappointed in you than they are Akufo-Addo now. Mr. President, if you don't put the Mr. Nice Guy thing away, after this term is over and you are gone, Ghanaians will be more disappointed in you than they are Akufo-Addo now. And I don't think that is something that you want. I don't think that is the sort of legacy you want to leave behind. Game would applaud you and appreciate you for standing up for the water bodies. Because Jema watching Jijame. Jema watching Atohe Jijame. The water bodies, Nima Janchamene Chion, Keshai Ketena Meho, they are not mere water bodies. They are our spiritual backbone. So there is no Ganyoko. Need about protect any water body. I know about manchakomo because at home wajema waji atohe ni nakanganyu emi bafumbo. And I'm telling you, if you survey 100 Ghanaians, 99% of them will tell you, again, Mr. President, prosecute these motherfuckers. Excuse my French. That's what they are. Look, Accra is overcrowded. Accra is choked. We have a problem with our sanitation. There is no two ways about that. I'm not going to sit here and say we shouldn't deal with our sanitation problem. We shouldn't deal with overcrowding. Yes, we support you. The capital, you need to move it elsewhere if you want to. Trust me, majority of us, we are even tired of hosting the capital. We are tired. Because they live with people just coming in and just taking over our lands. And yes, I mean, they have money. So if these greedy bastards sell, they will buy. So we actually appreciate the fact that you want to extend the capital elsewhere. Trust me, we will not be mad if you move it somewhere else. There are Game who are advocating for the capital to be moved completely, not even extended. Move it elsewhere. But these people, these Majiachemene, Amame cause the problem. A sanitation problem. Yes. Accra is overcrowded. Yes. But a huge factor ne contribute is this Manjia Chemene selling lands ne sana me home. Filling up our marshy areas, our wetlands, ne kanune jagonjia no, ne ba hold me. And whilst I'm at it, I'm speaking as a gun, so I'll hold my chiefs accountable. Mr. President, that you are losing the fight on Galamsey too. What we are experiencing, you cannot deny the fact that actually Galamsey it contribute to the level of flooding. New one and shout out to you. Mr. President, you cannot deny. I mean, we cannot excuse Galamsey from this level of flooding. And you are the fight of Galamsey or failure. Once again, this is another thing. We are I want to reset in Ojuba. Because this is what happens. When we tear down the trees, when we destroy our forest reserves, I expect a hold. So yes, our chiefs down the coast, they are selling lands indiscriminately. But the chiefs from the interior, ni are destroy forest reserves. Say now, Galamsey no way contributed to the flooding. So each ke balek ni bi enyone ni outline nuchumo wana lojo bang. Galamsey no bane ya no lo. In the more na fit our forest, the more na fit our forest. Mini ba hwe ne ba hold nu e kenu wona mini ba hwe ne ba hold. Mini ba hwe ne jogonjiano eastern region yakwa eastern region Galamsey ekpaga me fe. Shika forest there your jogba na fe Galamsey no pi eje gono to moboni ejobi ani. But because of Galamsey, now affect a lot of the forest, yeah, eastern region, yeah, Gonjiano, Feng Plegacy. Nika forest there, Jane, about hold new echo. So, Mr. President, it's time for Mr. Nice Guy to cease. You need to do the work. Do the work. I mean, how can it be? We will live in a country where any FA and floody. Like, I mean, come on. How? And the back stops with you. And I appreciate what you said today. For those of you, President Mama, let me play it for you. Then I'm going to video say, Ekomami, noni, what, Tenobiane, or actual video say, we'll let the video stock, Bolly, in Ranti Baba. So, you know what, President Mama, after, you know what, as a matter of fact, let me play you video any quite daddy in your man and Obiane, NMO handy, Amachamabo, ni quite nonete no atan, ni ebalande. This is what he said. Let me play that for you. Ni wachano.
Aerial tour of Accra to inspect the flooded areas. Unfortunately, the flooding has been very extensive today for several reasons. One, the recorded rainfall today is one looking at approximately 140 millimeters that was dumped on Accra. Last year, the maximum rainfall was 56 on a single day. And so the volumes are much higher. And so there are many issues to the flooding in Accra. There's climate. If you look at the rainfall pattern from 2024, 2025, 2026, you see that increasingly every year we're getting more rain in Accra than we used to get. GMET say that in 2024, for a period of 30 days in June, we had 85 millimeters of rain. And then in 2025, it increased to 172. And then in 2026, for the same 30-day period in June, it increased to 333. And so the waterways are not getting a chance to recover before more rain is dumped. And the wet days are more. Out of 30 days, 22 days, it kept raining. And so there were only 7 dry days or 8 dry days in June. And so that's the climate side. That is an act of God that we can't control. But then there's also the engineering and the man-made causes. That is, like I said before, Accra is built between 2 natural bodies, the Kwapim Mountain Range and the Atlantic Ocean. And before Accra was built, the streams used to flow through this plain to reach the sea. Now, the British brought the capital to Accra, and in those years, it was not a problem because Accra was a very small city. But as the population continues to increase and people continue to build, it restricts the path of the streams on their way to the Atlantic. So that's an engineering problem. We need to see how to open the channel so that the water can pass. But then there's also the other aspect, which is attitudinal and human behavior. That is dumping garbage in the drains, putting all kinds of items in the drains after we finish creating waste instead of sending it to the appropriate place. Even in the air, we discovered many illicit dumping sites where the wetlands are. People have gone to create a waste dumping ground, and they charge 20 cedis for the Aboboya to come and fill the waste into the wetlands.
Honor, Mr. President, that is why I'm telling you, Mofemoni, you are responsible. Prosecute the person. Mofemoni, create an illegal dumping site, must be prosecuted. Whoever this person is, Manchanin Joe, police in your ninjo, soldier in your ninjo, whoever, and it is true. Look, I'll show you some of the videos. Ni or na, the whole field. Ben can't come trouble down. I'll show you another one. Yes, may etimo. Hey, ne sana michio. But baller sania, I don't understand. No, Nika, what you baller sania. Ni me kuma minfu.
And when it has filled sufficiently, they sell the land to people to come and build on it. And so we need to, one, look at it from an engineering perspective in terms of how we can open up the channels, but at the same time, look at.
So, President Mama, once again, this is why I said earlier, sir, that look, if you don't tackle this problem, and if you don't deal with this problem effectively, people will be so much disappointed in you when your turn is over. There he is, clearly identifying the problem very well. Keji achibo wetlands ne afili na kechibola ata ashi lekeke she ahon keke meba machujin yeno na me ho majiacheme. So no na ni fe akenfe bola pesi no electric fe keji afeja me fe ni jeme fe jiata na nya ke bola o jeme ko e magia cheme ne no na me ke shia ikete ba hwe no be no ba no amen floor ke ga me ho. You need to prosecute these people. Ame komito ame musu ka me dan nye fite glan afen. That is why near sana if you are Mr. President Mr. Nice Guy should be over.
How we can identify all the buildings that are obstructing the waterways. We've said this many times. I'm tired of hearing it, but anytime you be
again, buildings that are obstructing the waterways. Mr. President, Mr. President, go vote to against the NDC. No. As a matter of fact, if I win more votes, we hate their greedy asses for what they're doing. We hate it. We hate it. So it's about time. You have to do the difficult and the hard stuff. Because once again, you've been presented with an opportunity. A few in the history of politics, in the history of governance, only a few. Only a few. Only a few. I know. You understand what I'm saying? Only a few. Only a few. Only a few. Let's not take less serious. Only a few. It's ridiculous.
Begin to take action and you start breaking houses, people think that government is inhumane. But when the problem arises like this flood, it affects everybody. And so all of us have been affected because of the conduct of a few people blocking the channels and preventing the water from passing. And so we'll call a National Security Council meeting. We're asking every district to identify, together with the Works and Housing Ministry, where the blockages in the channels are as they pass through the district assemblies, so that we can earmark those places for removal. We'll not only break the houses, we have to move the rubble out of the way, because there's no use breaking a house and leaving the rubble in the waterway. It's just the same as leaving the house. And so it's going to be.
So, Mr. President, I know I call prosecute to Majiacheme. She continue no you are Sunday and number home. Majiacheme ni home. Majiacheme, amename home. Mr. President, prosecute them. Shout out to you, Uncle Charles. Prosecute them. Prosecute them. And then deal with your appointees, the people that work for you. KG, they are culpable. They are found culpable in issuing permits. Nime anya building ye ene sani ame building on yene. So you need to deal with traditional leadership and deal with political leadership as well.
Quite a major issue in order to resolve the problem of Accra. But ultimately, the other solution will be to decongest Accra. And that's why we're planning that we move some of the city out, that is the major government departments, and then also create a new center of growth so that our people will start building outside.
Mr. President, I'm telling you, NLA, majority of Game, well, I cannot say majority. I haven't actually done a survey, but I'm sure a lot of Game, they sit me come pocket city of Wakaya. They don't even want just a couple of ministries being moved outside of the city. They want that the entire capital to be moved. Move it elsewhere.
Right, Accra in a new city, instead of everybody looking for some space in Accra to build. So, but that's a long-term solution. Like I said, it's a 20-year project. They are still working on the designs. Once they do that, we'll demarcate. People can start buying plots. If they like, they can start building houses. We'll do the roads, bring the water and electricity, so that it eases the pressure on Accra as a city. But I just want to express my sympathy with people who have lost property. Loss of property has been very extensive, and I want to thank the military, NADMO, the police, and the Hydro Works and Housing Ministry, and all the emergency response team, 48th Engineers Regiment.
Right. So there you have President Mahama after he visit. Well, I mean, he was in the helicopter behind him. He was in it and toured the city. Ni equal devastation. Any rain say it cost many. I wish the flood has taken the greedy chiefs away 100%. It's an issue. How did they register and get a permit to build the houses? Land Commission should be accountable to 100%. I agree with you. You deal with the traditional leadership and then you deal with political leadership as well. I completely agree with you, Emma. I completely agree with you. Ashweme ke ate municipality ko ni anake ame issue permits come. Look, Ashweme, have them lose their jobs. Exactly. Lands Commission ni I mean do Washington na me hon come na me hon. Exactly. Do the same thing. People must lose their jobs. I suspend the boy Ashwebo. Shout out to you, Awobache. Boy Ojuba. Some of the videos ni of course, born I took my time to download a few Koni inyeni nke chombo. So let's go ahead because in Liake nyetiame pi nyete nuchumo nyefe busy nyenandeka. So I downloaded quite a few of them and fortunately for us so abana energy, and sometimes you can even hear these are videos ni ordinary citizens record. So these are authentic videos, and it's I mean it's all over. This is insane. O fine like him show me ami gonti no ni ya anwe ko jani femo kiamoko ni lewu ekiamoko o fine ko akomi gonti ami ko kemo mi yellow ko ba shebi no ni o share. Let's go into the videos.
The Corpus Christi Basic School at Spintex Community 18.
So in I guess Spintex Community 18, Corpus Christi School.
Gata kese na meka se de chi ho no because gata no enni bibia wo hu a ensuo ne to a ebe channel no de akoto gata no mu nti gata na kasa aye full na aflade e de afa ekwan no su nyina ye ka ye use kra no ensuo no direct ye ma na lock car no astake ensuo na ba car no mu nyina. That is the security man of the school teacher level no as security man in name no e de, but that is Corpus Christi Basic School. I was Spintex Community 18, and this is how bad the road is, and this is the inside of the school, the compound of the school. This is how bad it looks, and still now it's still coming. And the new so which outside gates now. One said the Edinburgh school inside no. This is how bad the situation looks.
I mean, can you imagine? You send your kids to school. I'm glad it started early. So the rains came down very early in the morning. It was actually in the middle of the night. There were a lot of people stayed home. Many I'm a go to any of course I'm a easy. So I'm glad this actually happened in the middle of the night. And like I said, look, people must go to jail. Akuje nakan sole mo len kabon sole ole afinele nakan to me no US look to me no cho mo na san me ne boni san no mo na kan no anale o mo je chelemo ja enne ha sale fite no fe no bulu abi Mr. President, all those structures and waterways should be demolished. And please, the new city to be created should be outside Greater Accra region. We don't have any more free land for a new city. I absolutely agree with you, Man Rose. Absolutely agree with you. Okay, check it. This is a national security problem. Bro, people must go to jail. The chiefs must be prosecuted. People in land commission must be prosecuted. He has to set an example for everybody to set the tone. I agree 100%. It cannot be the same usual vibes. It cannot be. These greedy bastards are causing lives and properties. Look, Mr. President Mama came towards the end of the video. As of the time of the video, May 9. And this is because some greedy manchako and some greedy asoko your municipal office a permit people have to pay for this. I know some of you actually saw the video of a young boy 13. He was being pulled out of the water. I mean this is insane. Because manchako ni moko oni chuani a municipal office le when permit ne sane ha moko loans commission e chake woloko ne sane chakio a 12-year-old boy and lose a life because manchake muswa boko ni taflache skalenche begebi yase so egenyo moko ke ka me gbe bibi ya menye ame musudala na me gbe bibi ame ke nyenye begebi yase moko bi 13-year-old egbo. Let's go back. Actually, yeah, let's watch the next video. Once again, anyway, no okwane ake rubber factory yeah circle leon again ni is a boinsha rubber factory. Thank God. Well, I don't know, but FA to I can say thank God. It happened to me the last time. January 3rd, a couple of years ago, you saw what happened.
Hey, fireman, the government should buy a helicopter for Ghana Fire Service to fight this fire outbreak. Fireman, we have no fire service and
you understand? This is insane. Okay. So look. Okaleche, look, it's gonna rain all week. All week. The rains are not stopping. Okaleche, Accra weather, it's gonna rain all week. It's not stopping. It's not stopping. It's gonna rain tomorrow, it's gonna rain Wednesday. It's and I got Shoma. Nando, Ashoma
will always find its way. And when it does that in town, in an urban center, you know that it is very devastating. We can't keep going back and forth. We need to do something about this. This was last night's rain. Showman, this is terrible. This is a major road. I mean, how are commuters going to survive this? Residents, lives, properties. Let's think about this. Next time you are throwing a litter at the wrong place, think about all these, all right? And let's make sure that we do something about it. We don't leave it to government. We all need to do something about this. This is crazy.
So Ashoma, that's what you're seeing right now. Every single place, New York, Aspe. You understand? And look at the weather condition. Produce sending me. Okay, check sending me. Let me show that to you. Then what about the other videos are no. And just look. This is insane. Let me zoom it out no quick. So what Tuesday? Tuesday, 6:30. 80% chance of rain. Wednesday, 11 a.m. showers, 60% chance. Thursday, about 20% chance. Friday, thunderstorms, 70% chance. Saturday, 50% chance. So look, this all week. So get day one, day one. Kata next week, come on. Next week, come on. Again, next week, Friday, 70% chance. Saturday, 50% chance. Sunday, 50% chance. Next week, Monday, 55% chance. Tuesday, 50%. So it's gonna rain. Kata next week. So what na kono kokla? What na kono kokla? Do we have evacuation centers in cases of emergency? Papa, Egobe, you know. Egobe. They don't have it. Action now. No more talking. Too much lawlessness. I agree, Uncle Ben. And this is what I'm saying. Me, Ake Ganue, it should start with Gamajia Cheme. They've contributed to, look, once again, Accra is overpopulated. The congestion in Accra is overwhelming. It's up to our neck. We get it. Accra is filthy. It's dirty. There is trash everywhere. Absolutely. But Majia Cheme na me ho shikunje na me ho a me bu wo fai. Wajama wajia to here ame bu. Obachi sakumo ego ho. Ka yue ego miefu. Obachi peshie ke go ho. Ka yue keke nyejika. Nyebachi wieja ekenye ho. Ka yue ekenye jika. Kolie oba eshika oba san danger. No mebe na ke bola abashwe kolie na. Ka yue ekenye miefu. Let's play some of the videos from when more. I downloaded a lot. Let's play some more. This is insane. Well, so any President Mahama biamini a talk devastation any 8 minutes. That's what you have on the screen. So that's him. The devastation that occurred today because of the rains. It's insane. This is circle. You can tell. Circle Chokomilo. Chokomilo. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And this is supposed to be one of the most expensive cities in the world. Accra is super, super expensive. Extremely expensive. Look it up. No kwake ingbe me nama. Somebody do that for me. Me nama Accra damo in terms of the most expensive cities in the world. No kwake chingba Accra badom.
Going towards Achimota.
This is absolutely ridiculous. And once again, me, President Mama, inke Gamajia Cheme, Omo Wala Ijiame, Ojo Chala Ijiame, Wamemo. How are you again? Call you Ashimanche, Mlaye, Nico, you are Ashimanche, Ni Abanya Mobu. Yana Mamuao. What's she asking? You back the bay, maybe, you omonish on your war, you back the bay, maybe 9 people. And I guarantee you, hey, ni fladi ne, ete no ni me na ne, egbone, ko na wabane komeko yemi. Nikeji manche ko e ko shipon. Na mama ko isi aye jeme, e ko le jeme fladi na kan. Ninu e ba shamoko. I guarantee you, me na ne egbone, oba na mo kome yemi. Another one. Come on, here. Come on in, waiter. Come on. Come on. Okay. Koye abani ni oye ngwenchumi be oye ba job fio. Shike osia no ma shikon tuni be shikon e kabon yae. Koye ngwenchu no ba nyo ayin oba ogwe. Let's watch some more videos. Come on, my cars, come on any car, yo, come on. If I call about Johnny Femo, Kiamoko, Nlewe Kiamoko.
Situation at Malam Junction right now.
And I get Malam Junction. Malam Junction, come on. Come in new bar, come on. And come on, and look at this side. Come on, BNL. I think I don't know if this is a bridge or whatever it is, but come on in there, you can tell like this is up there because come on, car say New York must say no que. So come on in where ata, come on.
Yeah,
I think this is the N1. I think. Okay, Malam Junction, and then this must be the N1, right? I think.
Malam Junction. Baby,
this is insane. Nano, you can see the water bottles, you name it. It's everywhere.
the Teshi Rasta Road.
Again, Teshi Rasta Road.
Mainly because of the flood and
Teshi Rasta Road.
now this is the Teshi Rasta Road, and there's a deadlock mainly because of the flood and they're pushing the cars.
This is insane. Come on, Dre. Come on. Now, come on, Dre, anywhere. Come on. Manchako, Engmebe, ni shika, na ke Dre shwe, eni esa na ke Dre sure. The baller, you born, the baller, no ne? The baller, come on. Unfortunately, anything about end up, you're calling me. I know we just feel nation about end up. The baller. Look, Mancheko Hesika, Hesika we kotokumi. Moko echo a businessman, ne penena ke ball and shwe, ne Hesika. People must go to jail. This nonsense has to stop. How do we live in a country? Ni mo fe mo fear no fe no nesumo. Bola. Go yake bola na ngmeje. Can you imagine? You know, naka 6 March here. Naka 6 March here. Sana pa celebrate him. Say na mo be. Naka 6 March here. Shit. Sanadra. In a far, let's go to the next one.
Hello.
Come any mo sunflower yo. No kwa any nu ebata. This is crazy. Many evacuate the mail and Jamaica need evacuation. Many tena may evacuate me. I may need evacuation. Come on, look at them in the water. Come on, in ebata. Look at them in the water. Come on, in ebata. Yeah, this is the video that I saw in corner. You see why? Come on. Clearly, nune ewalene keba ke any jo keba. I mean, common sense will tell you okay. Noni mamo BNA fe structure say no na BNA fe esani ma jeme. Matcha video kono kwe. You can clearly tell like nekeje mene fe ene nugbeni because e wale ni nu ekeba ke the way ne ekeba asanu ina. Once again, manche omo woloko le hu ne kishikpo ne manche omo woloko ni le no le wo megboy numone ne megboy benije ba ke echeleo obana death toll e move from 9 to whatever number. Benije ba ke echeleo obana ke death toll e move up. Because mancheko look at the force of the water that is coming. That should tell you okay, this whole place is supposed to be left alone. It's a waterway.
Because I'm not all the way it's in a picture on almost 9 feet. I'm for what I knew got and already also warehouse on there is no,
I get warehouse. So come on. So Emma Noko Neka Sanuena. You see, I get warehouse. So come on. Warehouse, money recording here, get warehouse. So Emma near Jame, Neka Sanuena. Elomo golale Kenya. Ewolali akete, benyana.
And so what?
Lolly.
Look at that thing that's going.
Lolly again. Ke o ma building here. Me am on here. Family and went to Nyonglo. Oh. Insane. Nano, any lewe, manya, any cable, come on. Lolly and I met Tammy, Lolly and Chay, show, no, Lolly and me. Lolly and lemonade, no, edumo, no, me, yagu and in Joe, a taloli and me in Joe, ile, a banjo, a taloli and me, show no, I can know a year, me, Lolly and Ovane Jani Femon, Ami Gontinoni Yangwe, Kokiamoko, ni Leun Ekehamoko, Kawabatabia. You know what? Just maybe, what Jama Wajiame Wako. Just maybe. You wanna, but you see, unfortunately, other people suffer as a result of mekoma anible alojena gachole gami. As a result of mekoma anible, other people suffer. You understand what I'm saying? When nature eteshie, nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop it. Come in. Get call your shipon chunele, forget it. Be onako katabia mininu mone ba panemo. Call your when chunele, oh, yes, Oshishi, if I fit show me at least call a bedroom, Obana Jamenoka. Any abacha energy. I don't know. Call it a tall white building there. Obale energy. Now, come on video now. Anyone circulate le wow. Look at these people, young kids. Look, their whole house is submerged. Look, completely. Come on. Roofing no na I don't know if you can see the cursor. So this place completely submerged. On a sunflower. But look at this side. Come on. Completely gone. These are young kids.
The Bamcha rescue team. Kumchacha area behind Malam Station.
Behind Malam Station.
Please, we need a rescue team. Please, we need an assistance for people are down in their room. The whole place is flooded with water. We are begging.
Now you can tell any line na kani yanone. Noni padie enine so bolencha common line Paul say that they ni wa fixo ni wa car ni come on no ete no common height fake okay ekele so any poor boy work like a standard line say ni wa fio ni wa car ni hanging line say work like a standard one no now come on so come on anywhere that alone should tell you.
The Bamcha rescue team. Kumchacha area behind Malam Station. Behind Malcolm. Please, we need a rescue team. Please, whole place is flooded. The whole place is flooded. People's houses have been occupied by the rainwater, and it has entered their rooms. People are
Come chacha somo no yo je. Manye, right? Bona. Come chacha somo.
We've climbed to a rooftop. Please, we did rescue team. We are begging. We are begging. A lot of children are here. We've rescued a lot of children. We are begging. We are begging.
It's insane that it has gotten to this, where people would have to record videos and shouting and screaming on top of their voices. Ni me eba wa me. It is insane. Oh no fe no. Oh shiko GFA. Maja cheme mwe. Ameka me kuko nye. Ni dana ame smelly. Ame smelly. No ne nye ho. Kaba anya ake kiosk wa maje. Eba eshka. Me ani moko ke kiosk wa maje me. Maja ikasa na wa me fe mu. Maros. Kiosk GNI mamo fe. Maja cheme. Amayo sky. Gama cheme. Amayo sky. Any clock like 2x4. Obana moko clock momlo enyoko. Epe renti. Moko ye ne eshika. Moko ye ne eshika. Moko clock bu. Akala che free yega. Ko kalacho 1 2 3. Ni moko na ko kalacho no kefe no kono. Obana no moko baba ebeba eshika yodi. You know mo no jionye.
You can see there's flood all over. There's flood. And yes, there's the only way the fire service can pass through. But it's flooded. So there's nothing they can do about it.
Our super people are here.
A circle, Ghana.
Beni land choe. So is yes, circle ni land choe. Le on come be
Fire service. That's the fire service. They are rescuing life. That's the fire service. They are rescuing life. They are rescuing life. Yes, circle. You can see. Yes, the fire service. They are in. They are in, but they can't do nothing about the fire. They can just save life. So they are trying to help people out from the water. The location is circle Odona. Circle.
The same Odona. Odo e kanshi keke. Odo one ni. I've never seen a people. Ni they don't care what other people do to their deities. Fegame. Because omo jiwa. Majanchame omo jiame. Omo ni no le omo ba ameti ame ko no na me fegenye. Omo ba jiame da.
So the Odo River is full.
Odo.
The Odo River, it's full.
Go ya jema won no bule. No one can feel baller. Nigga.
They are not in the water course. Those cars are not in the water course. The Odo River is full to the brim. And if it keeps raining, it will overflow its banks.
But overflow more than overflow. I get weak in me now. Next week.
And if you check the weather radar, there is more rain coming from Lomé side to Accra. So, and it's just about 7 a.m. If it keeps raining till about 8.
So this video was actually shot very early in the morning. It gets 7 a.m.
The river is likely to just sweep them off. Yeah, so this is currently the state of the Odo River. In the dry season, it's a gutter. In the rainy season, it's a river.
It's never supposed to be a gutter. In the dry season, it's a gutter. In the rainy season, it's a river. No, it's never supposed to be a gutter, my friend. My goodness. Of course, yeah, and walk one. Let's see another one. Wow. And I guess Shangri-La. Kebote Airport, again, fair floody. Can you imagine? Shangri-La. Shangri-La. Shangri-La.
Wow, pick up. Na bicycle here. Na bicycle na super here.
Shangri-La Paho.
Oh, no, sure.
Shangri-La. Shangri-La
Cars, all the cars should park.
I'm going to unpack here. I'm going to be here. Kids want to pop back. Okay, we move some with you. I'm done. I'm going to some with you.
Let's see another one. And I got Woshi. I mean, Woshi could GFA, yeah, hefe. Unbelievable. For immediate release, I have some more videos. I'm a candidate from NNM. Government intensifies response to flooding, calls for public cooperation for again fellow citizens. This afternoon, I accompanied the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and other members of the Anti-Flood Task Force on our tour of the affected areas from the long hours of rain into the afternoon of today, 29th June 2026. The tour helped us to once again validate the causes of flooding in the affected areas and an evaluation of the remedial solutions being considered. 3. Since 27th June 2026, Accra, Tema, and surrounding areas have experienced sustained heavy rains, leading to widespread flooding that has affected homes, businesses, and public infrastructure, particularly in low-lying areas, and disrupted economic and social activities. On behalf of the Government of Ghana and the Ministry of Works, Housing, and Water Resources, I express my sympathy to all individuals, families, and communities affected by the flooding. We fully appreciate the pain, disruption, and economic hardship that these events will impose on households, traders, transport operators, and businesses. To those who have suffered losses, we wish to assure you that government remains fully committed to supporting relief, recovery, and reconstruction efforts. Let's see what the next page says. All right, now my 6, again, the current situation once again highlights the growing challenges posed by extreme weather patterns, rapid urbanization, and increasing pressure on drainage infrastructure. While climate variability continues to intensify rainfall events, the impact of human activities, particularly encroachment on waterways, indiscriminate waste disposal, and non-compliance with planning regulations cannot be overstated. Addressing this persistent challenge requires shared responsibility among public institutions, local authorities, traditional leaders, businesses, and all citizens. Sustainable flood management can only be achieved when we collectively protect waterways, maintain proper sanitation, and adhere strictly to land use and environmental regulations. In response to the ongoing emergency, the ministry, through the Ghana Hydrological Authority, is working closely with the National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council, Metropolitan, Municipal, and District Assemblies, security services, and other stakeholders to implement immediate response measures. These interventions include the deployment of emergency response teams, evacuation support where necessary, the provision of relief items to displaced persons, ongoing assessment of damaged infrastructure, and intensified drainage clearing activities in critical flood-prone locations. Over the past few weeks, the Greater Accra Regional Coordinating Council, in collaboration with MMDAs, has undertaken extensive enforcement operations across the city to address activities that contribute to flooding. These actions are focused on removing illegal structures and obstructions along drainage channels, waterways, wetlands, and other critical natural water retention areas. The ministry will continue to work with all relevant authorities to intensify and sustain these enforcement efforts, particularly in protecting waterways and preserving natural drainage systems. In addition, the ministry is taking absurd steps to undertake extensive desilting and evacuation of major drainage channels and waterways that have become silted and obstructed following the recent heavy rains, with the aim of improving the flow and discharge of stormwater runoff. This effort will be complemented by critical construction works, including the development of new drainage channels aligned with naturally occurring water pathways to restore and enhance the efficient movement of water. Government is also advancing broader interventions, including the expansion and rehabilitation of drainage infrastructure, enforcement of development controls in floodplains, strengthening of early warning systems, and the restoration of wetlands, lagoons, and natural water detention areas to reduce national flood vulnerability. Once again, do not just restore the wetlands and the lagoons and the natural water detention areas. We need you to prosecute the chiefs that sold these lands. You need to jail these chiefs, prosecute them. Because guess what? If you don't do that, they will go back to their old ways. Once the rains stop, they will go back to their old ways. Prosecute these chiefs. Send them to jail. While these efforts continue, the ministry urges all residents, particularly those living near rivers, lagoons, drains, and low-lying areas, to prioritize safety and strictly adhere to established flood safety protocols. Residents are advised to move to higher ground when necessary, avoid walking or driving through floodwaters, and ensure children are kept away from flooded areas to prevent accidents and exposure to waterborne diseases. The ministry remains steadfast in its resolve to work with all stakeholders to address both the immediate impacts and underlying causes of flooding, while promoting long-term resilience through improved drainage systems, better urban planning, and stricter enforcement of existing regulations. We call on all citizens to support these efforts by refraining from dumping waste into drains, avoiding construction on waterways, and complying fully with environmental and planning regulations. Together, through collective responsibility, discipline, and adherence to safety measures, we can significantly reduce the effects of flooding, safeguard lives and livelihoods, and build safer, more resilient communities for present and future generations. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Signed by the Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ajay, Minister for Works and Water Resources. Let's see if I have another one to read for you. Okay, I think it's the same thing. All right, let's watch some more videos, I guess. Shout outs to you, Man Rosemond. Ofane boy ojuba. Man Rosemond obese. Near you take it. No compensatory of damages afflicted and to be affected unless evidence of proper documentation is provided. I agree with you. My brother, I personally think it's by the above procedure, those illegal may be held accountable and no sympathy this time. I agree. I agree. And that is why, look, I said this, look, that is why we have class action lawsuit. Get government to back yes, you have to do due diligence. But look, if you guys are lucky enough, get yourself together, get yourself a lawyer, and sue. You sue a man because fraudulently. It's illegal. And sue them. Take them on. Take them to court for selling you something fraudulently. Yes, you should have done your due diligence, but I'm sure if you are lucky, Obana judge I agree.
Our own compound right now, and this is what the outside looks like. When you look over there, you see that the water is only getting into the bonnet of these cars. Look at that. This is someone's. Look at that. This is someone's sack of charcoal that's been washed away. Look at over there. There's a car right there. Into the water. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Chado.
So once again, this is supposed to be Chado. Ni waliake Chadwe, Chuchukwe Chadwe. You already know. Jame Fair Farms. Aflo Jame Fair aho ama mwe chujin ya jame. Na me bena jame mwe na me ame boy peshi ya unchi momo. This is Chado. Chadwe, chuchukwe, trade fair say, chuchukwe, ko, gang befe, ko. Afro jame fe, na afro le na ho. Ni chadwe, etaketa, abwen peshi ya achimo peshi ya so ko chado. Minkebo, wa, ganfomo bi, Kwashiago get dabi in Jakan. Elutumo. When you used to go. Minkabo Ganfomo be one year away, she went a child. 1 year away. O Kwemi Ojela. Mene. Onyo Obola Fomo beer. Onyo she pon your child. Bola Fomo be. Onyo shikpon ye chado. There was a video I downloaded a couple of months ago. I'm gonna look for it in Ketchombo. No kwane ke chado area. I mean, mo eshiye ko bibione ho. Iswama misquote no komahabu. She can't chair. If not in the millions, but it was in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Ni imbi yake. How many? Mawa, you get no more, trouble. It's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Chado. Leleng eyegbe tutuntu third road. Fairfell, Shian Jini you around fair. Mo get 2 plots in a home. Shian Jini you around fair. I fair. Yeah, I'm a Shian Jini fair. Nice. I'm a fe ni le fe magele 2 plots pe chene chake jomone hon. I don't know. She a jene bole le fe ge gbeke bia o. Chado. Nimbi ake la menye. Ba nye he ne ke chado shikpon ne. La me enye. Mene mona kwe gbini kwe efema gbini ba it's an prosecutor me na parade ya me ni game fe wanya wanya ne kama dia chemene sana ka ma je sani government ka ma je ni wanya la mawa ke $60,000 a plot pour la menye banye pay 60,000 na me shikon la menye. There you go. Producer send him no go. There you go. La menye. I didn't get trying. And producer said when I'm in tuning why I'm very busy. There you go. Nyekwa. A standard plot of land 70 by 100 in the prime area of Chado, Accra typically costs between $100,000 and $250,000 USD, which translates to roughly 1.4 million to 4.2 million depending on the current exchange rate. Mawa. Thank you. Manroske, Nitete, our family's farmlands have all been sold by these greedy elders. Exactly. It's between 100,000 to 250,000 US dollars. La menye banye afford $100,000. Deshi she won't follow $100,000. La menye chuchukwe waliake 12 farms. Who can jaton, can bote airport me fe. These are all farms. Can we jagono keba? I'm a hodo. Noni ba afafele. Eba jakpe shiemi. Noni ba afafele. Eba jakpe shiemi. Ame chimoje me fe. Ame chikpe shiemu. Ya wa yue. Nyekpe ne ni wa yuo. Nyebana bulu ikome u abeba mba nyenye se ega ame pale nye sabline. Exactly. We have been priced out of our own land by these greedy bastard chiefs. How many of us can pay $250,000 for a plot? Yachado. Cafe ni bi ojogba. Wodi enche. Inge komo. Me yo shikon jine fe. You see last what you any ne, and I'm going to repeat it again. Keji bi amini you no mi okwa show nge komo. You see all these people now me yo shikon jine. Keji ganshan. Ni ameka me ya me ma mi ame ya iko na me ba ya yi. She wa game bi ane no wa me ni wo yo manse ne. Keji wo fe wo ke aga ahwe mo fe mo ko ye Europe or ya Americans ne or ya Australia or ya Asia na aga mo fe mo yo man. Game ni wo yo manse. Ani wo de nche wo ba nye wo gashipon jinlo. Ame mena me babu agan ke wo hwa me mba ya me mami gane wo be manko wo ba klo wa kodon wa klo wa efe ame he efe ke gando jibu e oba klo wa o iklo wa ji opan iklo wa ji mayela check wami iklo wa ji amasama iklo wa ji pokwase iklo wa ji name them ekobedon. They are no longer klo wa. They are no longer Accra'S. Game, we have no villages. We don't have it. We don't have hometowns. Fise is gone. It's gone. Wabe hometown. These people, they still have their hometowns. Kashwame, they can go. Minkebo, wabe hometowns. Mofemo eno je money. Wa hometowns, wa chuchu hometown, je fe money. Echo mo man. Je Accra'S je amedon. So kashwe wo, ime obaya. Kaja kumase, kashwe le ba kumase. Koje Botiano, na Shwebwe, Botiano, Shikbo, Obanyo Botiano, Shikbo. Koje Kokrobite, na Shwebo, Obanyo Kokrobite, Shikbo. So, Wabe Koyahe. Ni Wadencha was Shikponchi, Wanye Wahe. Wabe Ekoya, Wagame, Wabe Koya. Go on, you me feel like a wana, I go over Tabie, ni waka wanabu akpak by my. What be ekoya? Game, what be ekoya, eh? What be inke? Kaka, shua, me baya kumasi. Keja kumasi ba ajem. Keja takrade ba ajeme. Keja no fue, e ba no fue. Bonka shwe bwengo ba. Ewa yue eke kwa shai kome na amenye chela ame. Amenye chela ame. Ame luwa ame luwe maje. Nye turn some of us into demons. Young boy, ene bege no fio kwamo. Ni wole fe kenya. Eradi ji akwala we o gbeke.
Wow. And we know. Also, we might also be our channel. We're black. Be our channel. Another one. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, say the guy didn't put it here, yeah? One say a honey here. Hey, but that's a good day.
Small boy. Oh gosh. I think I can walk in it. Let's see if we can make my own.
Right now.
And let me walk with. And I get atomic. Unbelievable. Can you imagine? Ene come video ne come roof ne mba una zingle come nu e bata zingle no yi come
hello this is our situation. We can't come up. You're on a story building now.
No e ka alajo no be ame kongwe bona
Alajo.
Alajo.
Accra'S Street.
Accra'S Street.
Ona get near ite ona get kole buole bona she ele oni shishi ele ona get bono ole ake chuchue neke jiboni jeme yo ona so bo kemo go ho jeme habwe ohen ona boni ni yo she like I said maybe obaka ke sana me fi am due diligence but you know come on mene la meta me wo le no yi ameta me wo le no eko bene ba ya eta wo le no wo le nche nu eyi wo
Amanfro.
ene hu amanfro Pokwase amanfro
Bad.
It's a wound on your crown.
A higher Pokwase. And this is not a waterlogged area. This is not a waterlogged area. In South I have flooded, but I don't know what happened today. And this is my house. My room is downstairs. Medium Look at the level of the water. Mushe.
Unbelievable. Ene mommy.
You find and you cry away. Why Shalom Hotel? Shalom Hotel, Leonardo Road. What be an enemy one? Eh, cry. You've been more born than Monet, Benena Fair, a party. I pay that how when I'm a sheep. Namete, I'm a fan of no work with Monue. What I want to be fair. I'm not thinking. Okay, now I'm cup of 5. Now I'm a boy. Now I'm about 200. What I want to be fair. What I want to be fair. Come on, Johnny, where be it? They're not going to be one cup of 5. I can see, okay, I'm not thinking.
Ene mommy. Imami. Ima efe fladi.
What I want to be fair. When you're not going to pay. What I want to be fair. One find your 5.
No, you mean you get and you Jimmy, no, my akpo, Bekbo, ya damn so, Inje enwe nando. Inje enwe nando. Can she game, ninte adan, you get me when you Sunday, Inje adan, me, when fit a dangby, Leonardo.
I hire Chado, Seotra.
Chado Eko, another Chado.
If we Zion, that's Seotra Bridge now. Oh, bad down, Hano. Hey, Chado. You do want to friend in Teshi for 4 dancing. Find a chisu your bush road. Otabel, I have to hear Otabel.
Otabel, I get Otabel, no, they are like pa.
Flyer, no, so never. Hona, Yemma. Anina, Yemma.
I don't know. Kwasha amele age lebi were you a dangbi ege jena where you ega amele so aba me get jeng and you Jimmy kekpo mbi on ga me sumo mi ga gbene ata ego nti kekpo mbi again na wachon no amenjwe mi ebe agbene be I'll be a man with no land. I think we already watched this. Let's see this. I think we just watched this one too. And then walk omo. And then walk omo. I think let's see this. All right. The next thing, ni kawa yue ni me pene. Eji bola sani. You can yue. Can yue get wonu ni lafa ye go jiga. Nka boy fine. Ijebo one day. Ake achimo. Kome. Ni ahoya me. Ni ama moshi konjin. Ay ama moshi ni sa na ama. You are 100% right. At the same time, kejo kake bola na ke shuo jeme. If it no ni cause of flood, inche. You are 100% wrong. You are 100% right in saying ake achimo kome. Na flush konjin me. Na ama moni bi jeme. Ni afeko drainage systems ojogba. No way ya flood there ba. You are 100% right. At the same time, kejo ke hena ke bola shuo. If a cause flood there, you are 100% wrong. Bola efita eko. Bola efita eko. Ena kefe bola. Keji bola bejeme. Ni eba hold 2 million gallons of water po. 2 million gallons of water. No go be bioni. 2 million gallons of water. No go be bioni. In terms of bibio. She can hold the 2 million gallons of water po. Flooding a bonnier efe jeme ne fite mani biye ne patakpata mani e balle na kai. Because chuchukwe jeme je bola shwe mo heji jeme. So yes. Oge je bo ngbe na afio. No ni je bo ngbe na afio. Many me feel let us deal with the people. Ani wakama dili. This is not a fight you should take on yourself. Keji bola jebo na afio no leheko. Then let us do what many will identify like a bola fita eko ni jeme flado. Let us deal with the people. There's no need for you to speak. You are the way now you are bolas and no penem where you are actually proving yourself guilty, if you ask me. You understand what I'm saying? Ni onyo ke miyake. Eko ni no miyake bola eshwe jeme. Ni ke nu jegono e ba ta jeme. You cannot tell me ake biane kake bola shwe je. Where do you expect the water to go? Yes. Ekole any no ya achinjeme. I agree with you. She knew a chong any bola you than a show any show. No any bola yo. Bemeni yo jeme feke no sheje ba bote ame twi mi ka me hia mi. Because na gbe na ba ho achigbe. Come on ball line ato. Come on ball line. Ato ball line. Come on. Anything I na chi aswe. Weja nakan weja jame ni pambro say any akebo so called lafa jo lady poteni na akebo la so do. Na no ato line lebi man pa. Ato line no juno no na aya na chi ball aswe to lie. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Ato lie. Come on, ato lie. Lebi man pa. Bola soni ato lie na ken ya aya na chi aswe ni. Niena ke bola shuo. Chuchukwe, this is basic math. 1 + 1, it is 2. 2 - 1, it is 1. It is basic math. Ke hold on 2 million. No can no go ba shwe jame. E no ko ba shwe jame. Occupy space. No na can space and occupy yo. Occupy it. No nye agenda. E ba chon ko ne ya. Come on, atola ye. Atolai, me name fe ameke bola yana ameka ashwe. Ameka ashwe jeme. Don't take my word for it. Watch. Now, come on. Area footage ne. Oh, I don't know again. Get chongo boda. Oh, oh. Yeah. There you go. Nyaga no me raining na. Engineers, ke professionals in we ake baller ne efita eko. You cannot say, you alone cannot say ake baller efita eko. Eni nyana ni baller eswe jame fe chuchuku efe marshy area ni wetland ni. So any baller eswe keje about 2 million gallons of water. Bio ya can get 2 million ne ni akebole shwejame ni a chile ne get 2 million gallons of water in me baya. This is basic mathematics. Kanoko ye koklo no chijempe or occupy space. Right? In basic chemistry no. Matter ke atoms can be occupy space. It is no longer empty. There is no longer a vacuum. It occupy space. Science be matter ke mean atoms can be tell only the matter. No, occupy space. Vacuum bege me don. Come on. Atola ye. Look, come on. So on no na. On a like ele. Ahun back be no na ye. These are all baller. Come on. Atola abanaba chi baller ashwi. Look. Now, I don't know where exactly ni jame any baller ne. You understand? But come on. Ka ti ashwe atan. Ona ni president Mahama yue. Neke jino na mbafi. Ona beni aflo bi ene. Ona ni me kome ho na ba mamonoko bona. Eke na ken aba flo. Ona no ni president Mahama yue. So ka ke baller chi atan ni ewa. Ne fe solid ni shikon wa bona. Eka agbe na me flo. Keka me ho. You see what the president spoke about? This is exactly what some people are doing. Now, in the energy, so I'm not saying this is of a particular place, but I want you to look at it. This is exactly what the president is saying. After come on line, so nato. Look at the line all the way back there. Can you bay no now? And this is early in the morning. Now, ninu more ne be ona nue few on the sides. Come on, ona ninu more ne. So be an fe no na fe jame fe nu ba shwe jame. Ba ona nue on the side. Ninu more ne be ona. No many. So come on the side. She any on a bola so jame fe no me nge fe wetland ni nue ke nue jag na ka ba shwo jame fe. How can you tell me? Once again, get your order 2 million gallons. In terms of flooding, 2 million gallons, they no go ni. But come on my properties, neighbor save. Kake bole chiko jame, ni nu ebe ba shuo jame, to mo chuchu beni jame fe yo. Ona be no na side there, no na che ke ni bi na ka jame yo. No na ona green no na. Ona ni bola eswe ne, jame fe green Jame before na ake boy bola fe mo jame fe green no na surround le jame fe green. Come on, man. What are you talking about? Jeme fe green. So green fe na active fe na ke fe bola. Come on, man. You understand what I'm saying? Look. Come ask me, no, you text mommy. Ni my trouble. This is my last video. Come on, once again. I line up. Abobo ya. Ababa chi bola ashwi. Ni kebo ake come on. Kebola bena Jeme abaf beno bana af. Noni inke president mama noni you pepe. Beno bana ahon Jeme. Text mommy hi. I don't freaking believe it. How are you? Nyana you. Mawa, over ready.
Yeah, they feel ready.
Over yano.
They mean by my family, your money. Me na my family. Oh, fatalo, mo femo. Niente. Prosecute Johnny, mama, I prosecute me. Na me I prosecute. Na me. Ghana prosecute mo ko eje. Ghana. Or na prosecute. I me fair no ko nje. Wo ba blo ne ke What blow man? How many years in it? Friday, I no more need a more bear for the get up.
Yep.
Mama, Bemoko about prosecute. Mama, Bemoko cry about prosecute. A Bemoko cry about prosecute him. Because Atena Afeni never bana meba. Oh, Ababa, Anaka fight. Oh, Akabashian. Oh, Aba fixi. Naba feneke. Naba fe. Mama is too soft. Mama is too nice. It's too nice to a fault. I said, I few. One need leader ni asane ito miawa because man be any oje mi ametuwa no ko na leader ni chowa man ko ko ne fe ya peseko ni sekle be ni fito oje me fe boy ni je man be any ni te je man be ti many cause on the problem ne fe han wo yi boy ne ba me ame boy ne ba tagan ama me fito o ma ko te sekle onu na we gan ejen Cote circle. Onuna me wiega ji ama me jo wo fe mo femo. Ama me jo wo kra fe mo femo. Cote abekan la passe bene. Inke be a hefen. Cote je be 2 AM a machine, 3 AM a machine. Bene mene men pa me ko be humba 24/7. Ni na kala pass ni ne be mi na chole bush. I can push in a highway na fe again. John Bush no be abeka pass that can jeme pe. In ke bo akashi ame ko jeme fen 24/7 awo. Mi go. Awo be ni me ne pa me ko be humba. 24 no fe no to wo ko te je ba na. Ko te je mo ba na jeme fen basa muji nje. Ole isene nke Cape Verde ne inukwa mehe inukwa mehe chone ke mi ya ma kwa YouTube ni tete ya kwa mama Ona paper. Inka market then tomo mokola joe. Make tomo malata. Inka pa kashi wolo kome. Ona amo kashi ona sabo like kashi po. Inka is super clean. Super clean. Inka pa ke ona paper. Paper communicate na market ni ate yano akwe ready be a man. I'll forward it to you. I think I did. I'm not sure, but I will check my forward no boni man. Market is so clean. Ona will look make a jipon. Ona will look. Me jenke be me jenke Africa di jeme. Jenke jeme no Africa no. Ghana be we need Mokotomo Rollins type echo with iron fist to deal with them. Shit Mokotomo Mama my rafte, I'm telling you, Mama is too soft. Mama is too soft. Many years. I just don't know. I don't know. Ghana be dealing with them with softness. We can be soft with them. No. We need a Rollins type na kind Sally for man kwame. Konyega giseka na mojibo no bang me pepa e jeng. But you know ba yibwe. You won't even dream because bang me will we seko. I want to attack no honey. Who born you? Who born you? Mama le chale. Like a MPNDC be I'm a wow. Oh yeah. MPPNDC I'm a wow communicate I'm a wow. Mark okay one the MPPNDC. In Kawashi my back bottom. My back bottom MPPNDC they are not helping. They are not helping us. We need somebody like Jerry Neighbor. Somebody like Traore me. I mean we need a Ghana. Ghana we need a kind John Mama type. We don't need a person like John Mama. We need like because Chalepadi honey be wrong. Honey be wrong. Odo river ne. Come I have a market here, Jimmy. I have a market here, Jimmy. I can't Jimmy what she say. What she say. Like I never feel market here, or don't mean what she has no mean to bush in here. Bush in what I do a more can it be when is it what do a more what do I do ni be a Jimmy? Get to boy say a target and actually only if you a jeng. Nakajama fair bush is on a fair guarding men who yam and none of the famous lettuce carrot can be name. I may do a jemmy all the way. Kaya Sarah Jemmy. Big men are coming and Sarah tree and your demona ecomeponeke. No, a take over. A cover thing. Ona can the poet. Bezingly upona. She true a fair submerge. Mapa. Anya fe no ko kwa na ke change Ghana. Dane ka nyimbo no komo ake isle go ake chado ne komo. Kwano ni ne. We are $150,000. No ka he one plot e chado no match no efe ne. Ene. I see. We are fit ni na isle go na no akademe no ne ke no flood na ke no.
Yeah.
Isle go benefe why we akoshika nani boni bua menyomo yeah nani boni je e wa me fe nyoma komekome because me na san nye ke greed e ba nyento nye he me koma ma ya me de cry very soon what come mo kaka je gan because boy I take over nye ke greed e shinyema Nishinyama, nye wash one fiano, nye he one fiano ka 200,000 go bahi. No amena. No elu ame fene kamaya. Kano manage your blow fair.
Yeah, Ogaleje.
Lampado.
Yay.
Imba mo femo do manje.
No manya blow.
Here yake mo femo do go weku.
That's right.
I'm sure need that emergency one by one emergency first presidency. President Mahama in Kenya ke. I won't need to control me in Kenya na kani na me go aka mini. Oh na me bechaku. Ni ne akani echuni dong. The moment you accept the presidency, I don't like a nuchu yenisa nochu. J streets cafe streets say I feel gota. The cafe gota where a creator anywhere by a nature gota which is a levy and no bad go to a dam. They by absorb the new and by music create mini energy. Bona no and yeah came the water is fancy and then people are building come on. Mamai to your hey put na fe levy you ba fe got or juba na fe ko nu ba nya hold ye ne ba nya come on yeah okay there be Benny MPP here time yeah 200 million ha me na me get fe got again be here I make a battle the get flood in there me guy na 200 million me ba yi be bulu abi ye ba me ye ni ona it's about time ni what be my decide in your Ghana when you have Beliake it's not about MPP NBC it's about who is actually going to do the job who is actually going to take it upon himself they can't mini mane a country no and bena je presidency na lake and do me so along mention me no means anima je na ke mokoni is very patriotic ni ma ke chino ne te femi ne na ke ma ba ya ni Abraham Turi, my catch, you know, near your sumo head, man. No, if you're not can be any fear here, man. And people can this minute I can mention no miss anima ye. I can presidency a chong wiku any. I can presidency a chong wiku na blue. But a blue like a ball. The boy I pay a catch on Sunday. Boy I pay a catch on Sunday. Bona, nika okwe mi na chole any new attract any BFA. They could have done something about this. They could have done something before. No, ready season that by a minute. Go on road in that field in it. Come on road. Go share the come how much money now pump our road on that field. Then come and new for fair getting.
Yeah.
For share fair getting.
For share thing.
Then which is a minute. This job and the big push is going to mean it's going to set them back another 3 years. Because contractor na ke ha e balu ni leba family aka ke mini share the for
Allo boje sanepo e bere ba na no e ka di shwe no na kan you know how they are.
Yes. It back create another problem.
Yeah.
National security again because of agency. National security means something that is going to cause harm to the country itself and kill people. It's a national security problem. Like a big one interior. Come on, me ain't big ben. Go share to swimming pool. Call machine no man went you. Man went you. Come on, maybe a bar make have a one story. A bar who's late.
Yeah.
A whole roofing, you know, na he. No more bad. Imagine only one thing where you're Ghana. What blacks, what problem where you're what they may be swimming.
Oh, yeah.
What they may be swimming. No, I mean, drowning.
Swimming.
Virginia, when they bad going. People will actually die. People are no. I can't go body fair. The body count is going to rise up. If I put it into thousands because meaning and this is the job of the Army Corps of Engineers. Kumo kaswa. Kaswa ni MP poni ake mina chole transformer machine. Ni MP akone kona pack light igbe ke bi ata. MP ke je no chumo ni shimini ake has contract. No ka ake has contract ke gbe me ni yo je me fe na me chumo ni isi je mini ja no chumo. Mini ja no chumo. Oh, call to create man gota. Femo gota. Create more levy. Let us use water as a natural source of energy. Need energy, I mean, about create electricity. I don't mean money. Well, I don't know what can unafi. I don't know what I can unafi. They can manche meneo, you honey, it's about time, about one more. No, one more about trickle down. You have to set an example. Take an example. Can't only be Tibo. What's your mama? Can't only be Tibo. I can well a peace make a new. Peace make a me boy. Peace can me boy. On your peace, call Malam Johnson. A mobile. A mobile. Call Malam Johnson. A mobile. Nitete me boy me boy ona. Isle gon nke me boy rough. Me boy ni gamanta si edenche. Call any yo de egbe me rough. Already a corner and chess and here you was solved on a serenata way. When a young age got money be. And a bull running. Maybe plow was near bad Billy. Maybe Manchavene Ocean. Name, Rake is our king. There is another Biake is our chiefs that they are selling places. You know who I'm more.
Yeah, he knows the problem. Yes.
You know the problem, eh?
He knows.
Or I do London.
Yeah.
No, really, that's an embarrassment to us. If you know the problem, why don't you fix it? Fix the problem. And they trickle down. Lands Commission, men Roma super, meaning a town super, a town and country, permit. Let's say, one me fame. In Cadishna, woman, the buy his phone, near Tanya Machun, town and country, care better, quite often on your idea, and she phone no hearing. The moment about when I can hear fame or penny to tear by a him. Nibi come back, because you are not any top in a buy. Oh, you're quite in the top neighbor, okay, but they trickle it easy. More time, you can wear them when what feel love it, what created got this and bug boy. Pressure when I hold it again in and quick. Quick and move about me. A bath feel fine, Bible to Jimmy, now I store water. Bona, so what draining system is poor. It's so poor because my family by Yishika. MP Banya Bagman, everyone like 6 months in my window. Yeah. Yeah. No, mean was kind of look at one you can manage. Meleke, new party, but I'm not feeling my feel coni, meaning a care at the any union. I and that. So now women name me fame. Now women name me fame because you, the presidency, the bus stops with you.
Yep.
It's like a boldly commander in chief. I can no quack a bracqua father, minister for the care. You appointed those people, so you are in charge. No blame if I can have. Meaning of your. Look at the big.
Oh yeah.
I
have the video of one kid now. I just don't want to play.
Look at the view. Look at the view. In brother and Bamiake, a connection with Mukushani, and Akumo Classibian. Many Sanini. Many Sanya. Many Yanone. No honor is getting worse. The honor, not the president there. Year by year, meaning is getting worse because times are changing. Forest tennis and holding way top a minute. I mean, one way here, steam back and be. I mean, figure I'm saying, no minute, if a application. No, for which here, no implication. Now, I'm saying, no, the moment of actually by you pay. If I create the book, I can do a day time. If I get pressure, Bahu, you know, one and egg becon. By next week, then a bag, but no point. Can you? I mean, banning. Meaning, if I continue, if I pass you, if you are making a badness to pick a fit I hand. If the man burn again, me on a metra machine, make MPs can make a metra machine, make Yamazani. Any much with Bambi Swag, if I feel got it, I feel again, I feel again. A constituency and no, you're me. They have to vote against it. Yes, she can't pay me, yes, she can't pay you. 2 cities, 3 cities. There are no time to me to a swimming pool. No, I can 10 cities, 20 cities, years, and she dama. You can't hear Sophie, you get back who are got that name. Can you vote? We need a fresh mind. Then again, him and Dana vote NPP, NDC. We need a fresh mind. Young guy. Ghana can't children ideas. Then him and can you NPP, NDC? Can you NDC, NPP? Him and Baba, Bulla, the Bishop Bafi, the Ghana, any or no. You know, the other cool time it's like climate change. You can have any satellite image from way. Satellite image from way. Nay, pretty no, nay, a chononimba. This and what drain? Oh, many yarn name. About many bad boys so on a can. I can't what German to quite as an ambo. German to what she ain't the man work at German to cross and I don't yet Mukbaka paper mummy. If I get a baby mummy, I can get in German checo. Zibueche. Plabweche. No manche honey a home where she pon a ball like a little shade any selling watcho. Autojo, Yaquajami, what in care? Autojo, then go and get caught in a mobile. Need a day mobile. Autojo. kote jeme mene any pamblo second if eye mopo nke eji poto grefe ni eji poto na iko pacho onye ocho iko grefe eji ni se eji basa nke pari afa video na gesen go eji poto denje na kura bachi me kaka ni menye ya shia many of you, many we know the source of this problem. Manchemene wa memo. Lands Commission wo bomomo. MP say MP no buy iskana pa wo look fe oni ne wole mo. Na me ba ya me ka ba wo we mo ke ni bi. Na ni da wo mo mo.
Dabi.
In Kegwa ke mene ma malelo so. They are just useless. Mene am malelo so. Na ba continue na ba maleka ya. Ni tete.
Yeah.
And
so before Bana look at this guy. This guy is sponsor NDCB. I don't know. Ablekuma West do no na kan weja jeme egbe no lafa ge egbe no ni nyebana ge le achi eko eni ni lafa ke wa ke gota koni isani nu acho jeme MP ne achijeme ne eke choje MP but eke support NDC she a finance party ni party ba power benye kayo nyana ke ni lafa lead media team kete na kanje no lele nwe ni lafa was right in that particular MNA point out there ni abana ba kumo nyegwale eba elomo because eke a support party. What and a Kobe no go actually Kobe no go. You guys remember, right? Biana ganjame no ni lafa ke media team ti ene ma yen lafa nchono gwage ene ma ni yele echingota ni hani nu awe ni ascend the team ni ayakomo biame na akomo. You guys remember ni egeme shofio ngwe ano ke ni bi egme ete lomo no na akwe ni bi. Let's play that video. It's unbelievable.
Before we make on the you I can't let go. No, no matter can you comprehend? You pay, you may know, you saw it. You get that on the phone. No, you can't go. I can't let you.
No, so there you have it now. Mini G so Mini Kabi means a former NDC parliamentary aspirant for the Blakema West constituency was seen at his property expressing frustration over the recent demolition exercise by the MC and allegedly directing curses at some residents who say, hey, their houses have been flooded due to his building should die. B, those who videoed him whenever he comes there should die. Those who video him whenever he comes there should die. Pregnant women should not return home from their labor ward. The demolition forms part of ongoing efforts. So once again, this is him. Ni emiefu mini wo abakuma ni bini feel like abache.
Hello,
yeah.
Be mimba audio manye minda mimba mo friend do manye
Vaja blawo.
Okay. Igbo no da ke da o guy. Chimnye me mimba nye friend do manye. Ankwale ni me never mean drunk it. People tie a while at tempo, Agashi, and quality, you may show be no Agashi. It's a good poor, again. Casanjine, Gansanjine, Agashi. Ona near here, case. She, okay, so I'm gonna call it from the spiritual angle first. Okay, you mean you miss Mona J Fulani. Ona Gami and war the Waleni war Jima Wadi and Fan Nuson Sakumo Kole Bishi. I mean,
I'm a fan.
fair
Yeni fan.
Fair okay, okay, went to Bajifan or
Insaki fan. Yep. Weja fan. Yep.
Ni BP and a gun in Kefi, and Gamepo Biagashi, and in Wajima Wajia Yellow. Ameke Yameyalaku, I mean, Chumi low, I'm bored to a low, I mean, Anian low, Dago Bio. I feel Walente won Nakashi, Delen, the Wajia May. Ni I'm a Fenia yeah, okay. Yeah, I ne. I can ball and she call him in June, Nukumi. Now, when I ne, Achashi, a writer knew me. Hello, okay. Shia kete eshwemi, we on our home. If you are a show, can Leleni George, now family can have for me and be look up like I'm back. She come, I say, Friday any balagiri gan Kotti, any potenji, any game yo. Nuenemu, she egba wakuchia na tumo. Make the outskirts. Onani, yani taflache afili na ho na ke ha boy. Na mama chujin ka machine agin ye. Jaji ni titiri ni ona the devastation yo.
Right.
Ye misumu na begambi ochimi ken na for samo. She misumu na ko me agashi. Oti mawaji ofi wa afia ama ameye sumuko ken awo. No he won ke ame fiteni bi agbene. Ame jion shikejo na buena yeni taflache. Boy ba ni na wo ye na ma hin. Koni ame ke cho wonuku. Ake ame ye ina me be. She was done ame fuku. This is a forewarning. This is a forewarning. Ya keke wo both way. No ba nu share. Next time ni baba. Le ba na wo e garden chem. Any should be a lesson to what mancheme. Ka olumo fe ni yoga. Akashi ka meleja me tumu ko ma akashi ojimo wojan be don. Ame dwen hie na me fo na ni ojugba. Agashi jene. Ke wa both way. Ni wa both way. No man na wo ese onana. She no etaflache no make mumo sanini. No etaflache onye no gaga show na ABC. Na pictures. Na videos in try show jima wo ne ichwe wo ene wo wa ke the word to the wise isn't enough. Wo can no agbeafa. She wa bi agashi ko amashia ani tete. What a foundation. Then wa manuku manu.
Yeah.
Ye misimo na foundation di me many holes. pool ye odompo ye the flat entia mo gbe she call like she o keshia kete e atinuku na no fo no ho be ipetoi e agashi bia na she ko ni sani the flat ye many are mekpena ni brofo wa ke I trust ame ko na be ko woni bia no ni no na ke fi one na trust ame aka wo jema bo ji ame kwe na me so mo na me bu ame ri mene ame tole playground na cha na filo na ho keje mu na ba wo ame be gbe di wo je ni che ko ame na be gbe ame ko ni wo ya jowo
That's all.
no ni yo mo boji ye na fe mi ya innocent kids bike bi na me leheko mene amemu amkame wale baile nchini yo no yo mo boy ni nemi sikeje na kan akwa ma tafate lumo e manche me ni ameko amewa me dia kise makpata gan yin amsere kwa kamaya misani amlalo hu no kumo no rete no e gan je mene ni jinshi the flat je mama yino na bon sporting kefa keni bi homo simon tu me no bi ke jinshi le hegbe le yino na keni bi neba na chance ne ke sa ni wo se kwa ke check egbe papa ya ke ne baba wo pi oye kana ga shuke ba je ne keni bi ne ore na ke egbe se ne use ne ke feni apa ke na ka na only aga sha vote ha NDC she na ban baba ka onye na wosa ya ke gbele po ne be wosa de ba fite onye mehu na me fia aga shi the flat because ake chadu for example ni jeme fine wo the mental na my expo nje na memma ni do ke do wole aka shi na kan jeme family wole aka shi he ko be nu yo je ni mene atimo ni bo ya he the flat bo ke do mo fi ato yi to me ni la se ska machine je gbi ko be ke gbenyo na ga machine e wo ke wa na ga bi ene ken mo ne ke fio ni still o channel o nyime ko be ta flat esame e ya ke shi je fia ya matuye je fia ya hiun je ne na abone abole e ko be na ba hin e ko be na ba dun ni ye e ko be nunu ba hin yo ni noko ni yo je mi o se wonu shiji bo ma de sabe wa le finu we shi ko be wa le finu yo ko ke ba ta na ba chompu opoto fankele onye no ke nu atwa ni nuwe o fero afia ha ke na e ko de ba hin e ba ta ogbe e ba ta ko ni ba hin e ba ta ko ni ba nya dueli e o ke wo fe we aga si wo ke nu ba atwa le wo isa ni si mama ke ngenyu ma na gbe keke ejeke na na mama etumo doctor nike ekpobu na ga gbo no shobu ne se se ni agbere ba prescribe to for abu no ke onu ni eyin abu je me geka ona esa ni ona the good thing about mama pojeji next time e run it don
that's it
we say esa ni ba jo aka se o ke fi ne ke ni fi ne ke next time get my vote get my back room vote ya me this is the time ni this is a chance ni onando vote ya ha bodo e o fe wona ni mo ni akwa kai bo egbe pa mi And that's any base my local bami.
Dabi.
All I need. So name me here. So name me here. Why then? Check it out. What's I fear? Whenever about high. Kenny would not appear near. You will walk on your man. Get a new maybe. Our time on nothing. I feel no.
Yep.
You this the time this animal get me a year naked and a machine. They make sure I can see one. Na kept structure self about the polish. Two about Tashi. Yes, and why in my low and in wetlands. And I'm saying that I need. Three. Much make many homes can me not have a frivolous premise name. Now come I now who am a mom. Jen, I show I pay a gay I collect me now. Hello, bear clear building a jail, bear I collect with Darby. Kevin, I can't be or fit any more. Oh, I'm going to imbe people my way. Don't I see me? It told me to again in it. Told me, I
know.
I get what time you for army. Nika, I'm not saying I'm still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm be into this.
That's right. All right. Now, if you have 2 calls, okay. When if you banagi. Ma wa fana me 1 second onu. Ma fe calls again trouble back. Onu. Again I know you.
Okay. Yeah, what David?
Yeah, Papa, ofane your job, ofane bonto your ten. Ofane o jai pa na wonu yi.
Bo sanye mbo ya mo shimbo yo to e. Ski ona shawo we mu e ya wo yo ashmo akeshi. Ko kwetoko. Be ko ne ba ko choko. Ona containers amma containers na ke bolishin choko.
Dabi.
When ko te choko. Wo game denche. Wo ke wo shia here. Ke wo shia se. Ke kono. Ke fe wo ke ha boy.
That's right.
Only ejeme. Ni wo mo e shia ni kame e shia mi lo mo ya me. Ame fashika. Ye me ni ke containers wa mo shia. Ame huge ka amede.
Right.
Talk everything. You know, sometimes when you want blame boy, sometimes it's man because I'm be approachable.
That's right.
When can container be a book, can you come on daddy? Come here, me be. But me container some motion. I hear sky amede. No, sometimes blaming is not to learn. What can say any?
That's right.
Blame. We talk and blame and blame and blame and shit. At the end of the day, we learn to cause on a problem. Say one game.
You are right.
Right. No need to know. Me ya Agboboshi. First it's a football field. Go. Stand fast can even have a training. I'm to a jame. Me no go ban off there. Like a baby bashri jame. Like a baby bashri jame. Me jo gamami. Na my hero sky.
Yeah. And quale?
Na jo ticket get be a hand. No no hand there.
Wono.
Wo game. Sometimes can one way. And like she will blame on boy. She will be no just say. Na ya jame. Na hero sky amede. I just take it down me. Minute I can call it will be by jame. The name will be by jame. I hate sky ni come I feel come jame. Na wole manche me ka sa fa chame kan bi fe ya bushi. No be na mo blame o. One blame boy ni o jame. Wole nje wo ha me gbe.
Wo ha me gbe. Anu kwale.
Daniel e ba nye ke container wa man shi ahin. O ani ke minta ko fi ni ke container wa. E ke ama jame. Ko to odoko jame. Egbe efe ke afin. Ame ke container se mo jame. Na mo ha me gbe manche me ni yo jame ke asafa jame ni yo ama ha me gbe.
Yeah.
Na me container se mo shi. No what can blame you boy. Wo lenche won me wo ni wo ha me gbe. Na me ke container se mo shi.
Yeah.
No need get no. Keti what is to say tuning, lands in tuning, town planning tuning, survey department tuning. Keti manche ko ya ho shipon the surveyor be like an again the water log me. I don't be an amateur. Na me ha me woji na ke man surveyor say ke town planning ke lands there friend ke manche me ka safaja me friend they are all one.
And quali
because oba shipon na ba ga be na ko waterlog ni. You know why na ama na mo hale permitted.
Yep.
Na mo hoshpon hale. Ganyo hoshpon hale. Ekete tam plan ni. Tam plan bi a heshika. Ganyo hu heshika. Lance bi hu heshika.
Yeah.
Mine won blame mama. Walante wa cost, walante won fite wa yi. Walante won fite wa yi.
That's right.
Game, what blame boy. She called taxi no kowolo. Campaign. No man the bad side of Game, no man the bad side of the boy. Obana keshi, bogo shishi kumo, walante ni wahame bena mafe wana. Walante wahame be.
Yeah.
Na fana. Ni ganyo teshi. Ni get boy on shpa me how yi. Alo wakakishmo kiame. She ganyo. Asafa cheme. My adumoshi. Aho ni lakeshi ni hu ni fana ni. Oh, 5 benche. If you no go don't go feeling no one ma. Ne ka me ko ame. Ona, the ba ho shikpo han bo. The ba tun bo gbenu ni ba tun. The ba tun bo le mo ko lance. Ko te ana si machine. Le mo fi mo ni yo je me.
Yeah.
No le bele ba ho shikpo ha bo e. Ese lance. Ese tam planning. The ba tun bo, e ba chemo go gba ke ya ko te ana si machine. No mini wo bele mo boy e. Beni wo here ba fan choco estate ni. Choco is nice.
Yeah.
Mene ko te choco boy ke container se bolame. Na me mo go shi am no mo yi ame. Be ko ne ba hu e station choco. Na station ngo e la je. Ada ke shi ake ha boy. Ame ke container se ma je fi. Ni gamne den cheni ame ke container se ame ke small ake container ame be ko je me. The first thing about human, ni moko ba, ni ba ha bushka, again ke container ba mo shi an here. E ko he. Ke ha bo ska to mo 3 months 4 months e ko ye. E ke le ba ta je ke tuni, e ke ma tun, e ko ke le pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
No mo ha le gbe. No sometimes say what can blame the boy what then check.
Yeah.
What then je feel. Because ke imba inje kuma simba, alonje no fe nimba na bo. Yo, digate, mabo 2 years advance, make me continue my DNA. 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, ma, era matu. Keke, I explain matu. I got problem le. But all the foundation,
That's true.
What can blame me? What let you fail?
Right.
What you want me? What let you want to me? I was here on me. Think of that go bring the atuni in all the much more feel. They can get show a shot from bed. And go me nearby. They can't go she get
That's a good by use.
No, boy, the party about Dumo, his sky. And they African about Bobo Ganue. They tell me when can I tell you what my election? Can I get party like you? I just so drew it. So do get in only. Never hear what you are. No can go now. A breeding, Bokos foundation hale. Lile breeding. I can't blame them. But why am I foundation then? Can me ban? I'm a one war. I'm why I'm a curious man. Now I'm straight here. Australia, I got Shibo, I got East Logo. Oh, hale foundation, wale. I got blame. What can blame me?
And quality.
You money no. The fraud there, pa. Gameno ni hu na kan shikpo ne sana ho. Amino me hu asafa chame ke manche pe. Noni injection ko ninge ameke plan di fi ko mi ameke lan se e ba chombo ye no san no ya ma fe wo na bo e em ye bi ba stop work ke wono e ba chombo ya na me mama government e ba shpon no wo here Ghana fe family land se fa family fe ya melans tiketi institution chuni ojogba kama ko get no go te land se sa na fi on no panche the town planning ke land se ame fe come
and quality. That's right. That's right. That's
no
right.
number enko wa bi
Ufane yonche. We radon wa denche. We radon. Thank you. All right. We are in complete agreement with Boche. Yes, they must be held accountable. Every single one of them. Now what man Christy ke woke woni femo ebana gbe wababa man okay waba he final words. Hello ma ofane to your thing.
No, Dubai.
Ofane oja ikman I want way.
Okay. Mina mofemo ye lion.
That's right.
Mina many. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. Mina kunuku nikenda. Ni wata ofio show ne dani. Ni wawia keshi. Mancheme amechichi waterways. Ni amenu. Onukpa ye ni nye manchema se hu. Amenuke se mu amintani ameba fe case. Number be ye ni bi ni wo you or discuss ba amena mwene mancheme konukpa ni ho smofin nyumo ewu amenyomo ewo mama ya ameno.
That's right.
Mwene one na keshi ame gbomo fonjiji ame deme gbelo eji ame eja ka yespo ne sande no na me honolo ame hospital fe agbene he ni nuyo je ma me ho bia ni achi na ahun je no pe woji ni aloke je ko he kome tutuku e ka ke mo ko tu on tofa e hojo ami mmena ye wonte ma signboard mi ba ko ga
Yeah,
the
na
one me
pe.
chike me ba ga na ma ko
Anu kwale, yeah.
ato am signboard for draft so software no I know what di komi ke ba shipon no o software hu ni jo software papa na me ya Nigeria na me ya here power say ame wa me ka ko iba wo manche me hu ni ya Benin ne na me ya lu owo di ame hu ame ka ko iba nke mmene ona nyumbo wo ame yi no mama mmene nyumbo fe to mo wo ni ko yo nta na edu na fi kashi won na me.
That's right.
Ame ke efon e basipon ole mmene ni na ni nyumbo ne ole no ni fi install ni install nke nyumbo ake nakan otofo agbele gboyin ni kufoya lokeje Togo ne ba se spon mi pa nyumbo fa e ha ni nu na aton kristo la ne fo fin ke ya.
That's right. That's right. Yow.
Fo fin ke ya e ya ko buna akeba snake game na wacho.
Yep.
E na wa ni asai nkabo eji egba sani about mami gbele. Ka olupa ye they are the most stupid people ever. No one can me yala. E just can't hear my jam. My use F word who ni masi jemi. E one ni small na ba ka mi aka yakpa yakpa olupa ko fa ewo iya kula. Game lu excuse my language e mo fe mo mo. Si wo olupa ye. Na ka woku olupa manche linguist mankata Akemi ni mankata ya mankata.
Asafuache megani bi.
Asafuache, asafuache yuda. Na asafuache nuda. Na mankata da. Because sandi. Da kengle jot, whatever you call it. But akenye. From May 15, na ya ha me ne ke nonsense ni gbe me ne wo le kan me wo ka me pe ko dan. No na me le no ji ha me dan na ha me sta. Useless. Kwa shia impulu o don po idian. Ame here first money me happy ne. She ko ji na me ho fe. Nyuma ba wu ame nyumo. Mo fe mo ni ba boye he ko ni ame ho shi ko. Nyuma ha ni gbele e ba ji ame shi ame.
Yeah.
Flare lo. Ame here flare ko. Kwa shia ye je gbege bi ahe. Mo wa ya broti si wonye wa spoil da. Mo ya broti ko ya he small. Oyi cho ohi mgbe ogugo ọgbọdị efe ka ahụ dị nche onye ọhịa small. Ha? Aye areas ye ga na ake shikate me yo jen ganyoko mepo bejen. What nonsense is this? Ole okay si nyumo ake na kwe ba pa.
Na on kata next week.
Nyuma bugbe ma. Nimbo eno ni ba ne ke ba. Ebote manchema ashia ame ka me bi ka na na ntu we ase no ame se ka abo we bo tom if flare nyumo ba wu ame nyumo eko as long as this line is ake TV na ye ni won we na me ka me bu wo ika wo tesie wo tablo ti no wi ono no small mene ba me na nyumo edi ame yi no bo nyumo ba wu ame nyumo ewa me nyomo ni won na ke nyumo mene ni nkenka bo wie wa me nyomo ni wo ke wo himbe nwa na ko wo manche me ko lu pa ya nyomo yesu gba mi amen
Eradon wa adenche man Christy Eradon wa adenche. Thank you so much. Okay, one more nya what awo ba che one way che mene nya what awo ba che. Hello, Anyemi. Hey, today, Anyemi.
Molly, I go down to it.
Yeah.
Been worrying never my yafe or fan or no. Moko fan.
Yeah. What do you man on you?
Sunday know you are, Sunday know you are, yeah, Charlie. The way nigga to if you're not. I mean, Kemo go again, she in that kind of politics more. She, I don't know, when you may go and be there, I'm a skeptical mama up. It looks like drinks new or leaf, achim of yeah, can a bar, mama bar, by 1 year home. 1 year, anywhere, anybody.
Yeah.
Again, fee.
Yeah, it wasn't this bad.
No, this year, no, this year, no, if you know. Well, me drag all over now in politics. Yeah, she come machine on no, Johnny Bonnet only if you again. I want to come on. The first one, if I ban off, okay, problem be. The second year, they got you more drainage, GFN. Gonna kakeo, cleaner city, a class in Accra, cleaner city. It should be a GBA, mama, nyefi. I mean, don't know gonna get who could party up with. Nakaka baby and in a floss here. Ecole in a kind, ecole on the Jana. On a bench of any or mammy, you now low watching Kumaka, he Kumaka wash got spawn on Muji. No more alley. I can see ecole on pony, Faji and Etishine. I mean, Glame spawn.
Yeah.
I no friend or Fomuchi friend again. Who knows? No,
that's right.
No, yeah, which I put it to French me.
Yeah.
On average, almost from no, no go to Fandogo again. No, I will get.
That's
right. Yeah, Onupa, or yellow, yeah, I'm again. Oh, no, get Lelenake while I come ever spawn. But boy, any, like a boy, I get it training 1 year.
Yeah.
When you and yellow and you no pie, no happy, I'm Jen. On a bench. What going a woman or any problem, yeah. Few YJB, and go going to share. Onupa I'm still a Metajan.
Yeah.
I'm a name home spongy. I'm a chimofaji. She an quality. Many, I'm a fee when it's an imama. Arrest. I'm a cocoa government to Noko. I'm a atai government. They were here. Omondo watching back, okay, Agbene government, Bene Bio.
Right.
Well, now I'm a American woman to me, and many men are honchpon. Suddenly, the government set up committee. Couldn't against women. I'm a friend, I'm a banana, I'm a son. The government I'm a free lawyer. Koni American, I can manage my own friend on your documents. It's like a Ohishpon, a Shimashide. Igbe got check Igbe with a Ghana card, a matchy. I can learn there's evidence. I can learn more in your book and Alec or Honchpon and Alec. Can you show receipts of even one po? I can have Chicago based on Shpones and there. Sana Aka Ayesan. What I've been trying. Right. Mamma, if I fit more politics. Chimlaya man. Mlaya mami. Mlaya menu. Mla. Go to a lot of mla no. Yeah, mama, nika. Yeah, they have people no go. Akawa caught to na yosan again. Alonom you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, akawa caught now because keji mama no mama nyefi. Mama nyefi is not the law. Le oyin yellow again. Manage law. Awakan the law. She just like she may not make you. They happen to be citizens of the country. Government ni I'm a free lawyer. I now feel committee ni abana you am Sunday. I'm a friend of evidence about the can any akumotrine fan young gonna be genius. Yes, I na feel yanaka. She money honey no kone ni na nye nakamo nye persecute you more. Mokobeni wa persecute la anye mo anye. Onye ba na ye anye ayu enye Sunday ahanye. Aba free lawyer. Nye kenye evidence is fair ba una na ka okenye case eke money honchpon e ka chele ba bile akemi ni woni hon government shipon e han shima government ele ni le shipon no go nye e de o go na me feel o be na me feel o e shipon ke ba charge e be ku demolition e ba charge she akene fe Ghana bi she je mancheme ni honchpon ma me property na fite o wo anya charge am ke fe na ka ba agbe am she enyo a charge yame. She bomanche bomoni awanake lelen. There's evidence. No, ohana can shipon, ohana can more. Know very well. I can shipon government shipon here. Nabahana can more persecutable. Get persecutable. Block why ye dearly in the government.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of it. Majority of nupa raw monju. Yeah, color come away. It can cut they own it.
Yeah.
So Jenico fair are true allo. They own the court. They want no buy fair. I'm a joining MPP. I'm a joining MPP, and they are proud to say it in public.
Yeah.
Me and the MPP in your Jimmy, raw more P. They were saying it.
Yeah.
It's on social media.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You want KG MPP, you know, I joined the one who none can burn who can bull on here. Sanaka, why?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
right.
You feel.
Ufane you. Uradon yao.
Jale ife na ife na.
Oh, Coyote.
Social media ego.
Leje mi na daga.
Bamba.
Ona eh.
Biana mi fe discipline. Leje discipline. Go banomba.
That's right.
Ni social media am
That's right. That's right, Nyemi.
Biana mi discipline.
That guy. Thank you, Ayemi. All right, bye you. Okay, so Biane no in a statement from ECG. Nyani makani amanya ke ayaba cheke wo ikpa. ECG ke systems disturbances due to flooding. Again, the ECG wishes to inform the general public, especially our cherished customers, that the recent flooding in Accra has affected some of our vending systems and payment platforms, including the ECG Power app. ECG wishes to assure customers that it is working hard to restore services on the Power app, hopefully by 8 a.m. tomorrow. The inconvenience caused to our cherished customers is deeply regretted. Unfortunately, no go affect boy. Be oba what do me ni taflache no ebata oshia ni ona no ba foi agbene nwe oya ni oya wo do me agbene nwe keji okwamie ani nke ne wu achombo femake o mami ne I don't know due to flooding ni le wu elaji but o fine akehami egbeji Theodora Aku Avoka. Theodora Aku Avoka, 65 years old. She was last seen yesterday at Russia, Pawili. Theodora Aku Avoka. So keji okwemi ye Ghana ni amin. O fine ni ale no oke ma Theodora ekpe ye ekwe. O fine ni otra number say 0244670657. Allo 054-320-4734. Allo 0244-263108. 02, excuse me. Ofine ama check ye boy eko mahabo. 0244-670-657. Allo 054-320-4734. Allo 0244-263-102. Ofine Ma Theodora Aku Avoka. In 65 years. Kejenye Russia Pawili anakule. Ufaine keji aleno ukwemi kenjegana ni unale ye igwe. Bomode ni utra numbers. Na low bomode ni oya the nearest police station. Kuni oke ame. Ni ame take le up. Awache ufaine ka wakpa.
Ante to wa don JP Kochon. She yene shele ke ofen wote shi ni woba force government ni lehun echu enu chumo le eyan le kokpa wo mon bi ele wo le ke ni bi e ke nu e pe ni egbin amba back to na me fio no e oni sani amla lo e adumoshini ka ya mashi ni whether or not ni game alo Ghanaians back pene lo me pene no ni sa na fi to ke sani amalo e achunchumu alo ke sani mama afi no kwe jakele per se ni sani lelente batis ni afi per se shi akani ma fe government eju ni represent or war ke what about is I'm a protector
yeah
okay kuni sani achion ke protected site ni Ramsey site ni alo hekoni nu poten yo no government de yo okay wa to na kan no ko achi wa chifa okay chia omi no o hon le akashponi no wana amachu no be o tom lano ya ke government na ma protect na kan ni the individuals manchi me put in chair even though I'm a meshkoni ka temia when government ni ko na kan spon no ewo no one wo kwa agachi be government atish ni ne make sure agachi no ni sa na afi she afinele ke mama ina ichumi ni afi nice guy ni kana ni mama shin le inle beni ko na ba nya afi na kan no ya ke no wona ne wona kwe down at least wo you know
yeah
ke bana le je wo bani na wono wani na energy the worst one wona
yeah
ni sai wo atashi ni baba e kun ya ke ba be kun afi no ni wona bia ne ewo on pa fai ni ama lo ke na na ma shodu ba denche this time around koni meni se na punish man bi e hu se na ma corporate ke a hon sponsable no machine no bia ne no e for fen kete ni pata oni bia hin Sani ke abib sani akashi na mo spon abo so no produce wo akashi mo no spon amine ko akomet hu okay
Fane ya no nke dote
okay ko akopermit hu ni ne ebale na ken sani onyo produce wo ntwa akashi o ni ya akopermit
yeah
yani ya ko ne mo ni sign ne ska boni pay ne ka anya ka na kan gbeme hu eyi
yeah
shike gbeme hu corporate na me shigbe yin allo whatever reason na me corporate but I feel much more even harder.
Yeah.
Well, this is the all hands.
That's right.
It won't take just the government. It won't take just the people. It won't just take the traditional leaders. It will take everybody to be responsible. Oh, ene ha wo fe wo mo ko ni wo feel on sa be no ko ben ba mo ne ba e ba fi wo aka me ko be.
That's right.
No right on.
All right. Okay. Yeah. What to church one last time.
Ni ofane good evening.
Fare to your day.
Ngona keshi bomodo chwabi. Ya ke bia ne no mbasia.
Right.
Ni mimbo no e ayaba cheyo. Anokwali no ni eyo mwa shishi. Shiona, the problem is the custodians of lands ni Ghana bona. If you are market shikunji ya mamenoni. No, I'm home bona without any form of accountability. Where any in terms of tax payment can be bona. Ni bientôt government position your bona. Of course, the government anya demotion ni it tear down any structure ni is in ni a chipeko. So when I check mo fe money. We could say we could native far because I am one obey Benny Uchionfa. Bona being a custodian of the land there, that Ghana man. Bona Ghana man. See, I can see Game or Yemen, so we are I can man how one will develop. Bona see, I can how can work everything my livelihood.
That's right.
Bona see, because of a merely he war. Yeah, about
yeah,
which is very serious. I get no. If you money bad tamper with any water body, even a stream, that our money.
Yeah.
Bona, it is very serious. Ni agbeni government government the money kuni it is very natural precarious in that mufia money about 10 no go down expect kuni equally all
compensate yeah
compensation ko see government bona ni ma ga shi sponi ma bo alo many won spon abo abe ko tax ma ga o tax government don get tuni no ke compensate bu enu bona
yeah
si pondi ni ahon anya ni ke mama twin ke ni bi fi government na lawyer ni
yeah
bona sin me ne ona ke ni wo for we are crying to the government we are crying to the government ole noko kamanche me fe saka mo ame fe na le ame meni manche me ni hu sipon ke asafo cheme ke meni ka me hu sipon ke ni saka mo ame fe na le ame because se kale ame bablo agbo ame bablo ya ke si botu imbra bi antone ke okay nga chole land commission na me nyi choni ejebe no mina me le gan na gbene hu ta flat where are all the zones? In fact, zonal layout in the Chipo Nana Baho, Aleni Agba Bekechon, and the waterways cannot fear. She tell come on, mission Ghana. If Moka in Kenya the Ghana, if you recommend a car, in being inside, Charlie, it takes your time minimum to be again, she get me a bit more again. Mo ba bi mi ake mo te fe to match any match match no no pe ngen sa ji botu e chale o le noko mi ihe le fe it's fair ke mi le sa ni match ye aba ku ona chale wo o le noko wo ignorance egbeyi malebo egbeyi ni ole na keshin ole je wo peni je wo peni yo mu ne wo yo ne mene nkenya nyu Liberia nyu ma ke o chale Ghana no be Liberia DNA ne bo ne techemo salo neke so na ke chale ole modin sani modin ni ba wona many po ete school right ni ameta gbe ana ni tumo gbeji ana ni abakweko ni neke bi ne afi pepe dabi eba eshka no ke chale kin ale ande afi no afi let's ande ni ona chale it's very 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 sad seriously you get let me in first TikTok photo on WhatsApp ni mokuyoko ni e phone chair so as get como sandi if you thing bomo on that's me machine na ke shi ke dwa o mi you know how the next day mokoju that's me ke you actually ashwe how do you expect your waters to flow how do you expect that no no kwale mu ole noko sa ke mama me ameke mama dia me hin born ni na meta bulldozer ami ko ni abulldozer akwa moko dabi akwa moko brahma lebo akwa moko ya ke show na ashwo kale gan fiti oyi I don't know of other regions ti kale fiti gan ole aye manche ko fi agaye east region ni kale ke una imam ni ndeti you salute him
Jana
ni mambie enuchishin ya Ghana ni pegbe no
Jana churches das lepo no ya manche ni
oh no fa no money ole money wo una chale serious ole no ko wonu ole no ko ife buru fe mo ni chele lo mo yi hey ndete oh it's too serious it is too serious beni your Ghana before abuji right washia grass yo jeme ni wo bi moji papa kura mi le ni ke se nda wo jigbon ja to mo wa na kan shi kon isoko nu bona wo ke ana flood ne ken ona hanu shi ko anyeje me po anga shi kon fi bodo isoko nu bona ni Africa
what tile even
o nga do beni ya Ghana ba ga ko e kale wonyi mi block nyumba atile shi ami ni atile shi get oh we kuma abi mi ni e fe ni ajeje bo lo yin egbele ko anga no ba ga bi ni mi na mi contact mi yin egbele
that's right.
Oh, Charlie, it's really very serious the way. Right. I mean the way we are. Anyway, Charlie, asomwa inkebuye shnaun. I didn't know. Beni afeju graduation Okayo in New Jersey.
Yes.
About I think 3 weeks ago.
I was there. Yep.
No, I was there too. I was around.
Oh, Nagai.
Right? See, Anokwale Olenoko, me, I'm the type of person Nike Tamo no jin nature. Mo coming by kwemo catch mo. 1 or 2 hours now
Nanoba.
They came back.
Right.
Yes. No Anokwale Beni imbi you Chilo said that the young way let's go off again for it down now to mo. Then Washington, no what 10:30 11 Washington mo. Yeah, no Washington 10:30 11, right? Olaga sumo ala unsa ga hadu tumo ele na kwale no nkela ga noko what you pon na ya bi no mo ebo tin ya drop like
right
no ni wo ya kale we snack out ana how
that's right
no just last week Naija tram ni ke rap lo mi ni jo san ni ke chale ke no tumo no ball nkele sneak out no Inkelete ke ni tete baje me mi tono ngale nga mono ni nke naja no ri mbado na no ba fo no kan ni tete eje me okay na ke eje me
Oh, she Charlie.
No go fit go. No go fit go. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Honestly, I wish I met you. I
That's
swear.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. That's right.
Oh, it's Charlie. You want to
That's
buy?
over you.
Yeah, Antonio, but friend, when you get a mama fi, afi him mama dim.
Nakai.
It wouldn't want to get when I get you someone I show again.
Dabi.
Ni you want to buy?
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. All right.
No,
All right. So, yeah, all right. Yeah. Chamega nyefenye yi ana walada waka wani femo eba na agbe mene minda nyefenshi alo ayabache we no go no go asimo no go fitai.
Oh, what we say?
Right.
What's the name?
Sounds good. Right. So, what's our back way? Any further updates? Bolly, but I shouldn't be here. But like Menele was no friend what now mobile. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, what one is Akamaba? I would do so. But corner me war banana me Wednesday. Born near your so nyefenye what you know oba soli ni wokwa no ni jema wajin ga sisa ala men na wo mo bona to egbla mo eko no ne abache ko aga bi ninu enu pa enu opo so wokpo eko ni bona so once again to the people that have lost their lives numbo ha me to ipapa ni nke man Christi Pangbe we all agree with mene Solomoni man Christi eba solie mo fe mo ne won shikonko ne chomoko no ni moko egbo na ka mo le ungbele ani nale na ka mo le ungbele ani nale we all of us we are in agreement with Solomoni man Christi Solomene eni nale eni na wekume eni na bi. Yes. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Ko ba ho eko ne sa no ho. Ni gbege ko ba lose a life bon ko big boy eyin. You should bear the consequences of your actions. It's really, really sad. So I wish you all the best and have a great night. Bye bye.